Thank you so much, Brandon. So the band's visit is the 10-time Tony Award-winning show that's making its debut in Chicago. The musical features a simple yet powerful story of two cultures coming together in an unexpected way. We've got Chicago native Ronnie Malley here to chat about it. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good. So we're talking 10 Tony Awards last year. This is a big deal.
Yes, it is. Yeah, yes, it
Tell
is.
me about the performance.
It's an amazing show. It's not your typical musical, and it's filled with music, though, and it's a storyline that's subtle yet very powerful. It draws you in. It's quietly intense is a word that I might consider.
So tell us about your character, Kamal, right?
Kamal is the character that I play. He's one of the musicians that is in the orchestra, this Egyptian orchestra, basically. And Kamal, in this role, is playing this instrument, el-oud, which is my primary instrument. But he also ends up picking up the darbuka, which is this instrument as well.
Okay.
And these are native to North Africa and the Middle East. So you'll find these instruments played in Egypt, in Morocco, in Lebanon, in Iraq, all throughout the Middle East.
From a musician standpoint, how is this musical different than many of the other ones?
This musical is different in one sense that these are instruments that you will not typically find in a musical.
Yeah, I did just ask you that. I was like, where's this from? It looks like a guitar, but not quite.
This is called el-oud, and this is the predecessor to the lute and actually the great-grandfather of the guitar.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
And this is a darbuka, and this is an instrument that is really so popular now it's used in many different cultures. And this is an older version of what the darbuka was like, a clay drum with an animal skin, and today they make them out of aluminum with plastic skin.
So how'd you get into theater?
That's a great question.
Because you're a Chicago native. Let's paint the picture. And then all of a sudden you end up with this great life on stage.
It's a lot of work still. And I grew up in a family band. I grew up playing in Chicago, a lot of Middle Eastern music. I grew up playing Egyptian music, a lot of rock and roll as well, and basically just sticking with that. And they actually started teaching Arabic language in Chicago Public Schools.
You also work in Chicago Public Schools.
I am a teaching artist through Chicago Public Schools. I have a vendor through my company, Intercultural Music. And we went and created these cultural classes to complement the language classes.
Oh, wow.
And from that, I just kind of been doing that for about 10 years, and it started to pick up. I kind of fell into theater, really, from the music aspect, and realized, oh, this is another avenue for musicians to work.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you brought, obviously, is it darbuka? How do you say it?
Darbuka.
Darbuka. You brought two darbukas for us.
Yes.
I
think it's time for a lesson.
Yeah, okay. Let's go into it. I'll skip that part.
It's really simple. Like in the Middle East, especially, and in Indian cultures, for example, sounds mean everything. So there are three basic sounds on this instrument.
Should I put mine in my lap as well?
You sure can.
Is that how it goes?
Yes, there you go. So the sounds that you're looking for are low tone. So you just kind of bounce. There you go, just to get that low tone. Exactly.
Okay.
You're natural. And then the edge here, you have a tone, and this is called tek.
Yours is so loud.
You got it. This is a dum, and this is a tek.
Tek.
And then you can use an alternate hand, which you can call ka. There you go. My gosh, you're a total natural. This can also be a rest. Like a very simple rhythm would just basically be dum, dum, tek, dum, dum, tek, dum.
Okay.
Dum. Look at that. And
Okay, we gotta wrap. We gotta wrap. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, we gotta wrap. We'll do some more in a commercial break, but thank you so much for being here. The band's visit runs tonight through September 15th at the Cadillac Palace Theater. Ticket information is available at BroadwayInChicago.com. Carly John, a really cool way bringing cultures together through music.